White bread.
Boy.
Thought you were going to be grumpy this whole one because I just told you the next one's for the thing. So,
I'll choke it down.
welcome back to Less
Hopefully.
Cash, More Mash. Yeah, I hope you do, not me. My name's Tom.
Oh, and I'm disappointed.
It's disappointed, Mike. And today we're cracking open a bottle of Knob Creek 12 year.
Safety Tom here.
Wait. Yeah, and I'll end up wearing this one twice. Every time I seem to wear a bright one, I seem to keep it on. So, anyways, he's not disappointed about what we're trying. It's a whole nother story on there. So, Knob Creek 12 years, 100 proof, 12 years, of course. And we got it for $59.99. It's made by Jim Beam. It's one of the Jim Beam Suntory collection. It has 77% corn, 13% rye, 10% malted barley. I always say, which way do you open this one from?
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
You would think that would be this way, no? But it's not. See, that's
Right.
but that's counterclockwise.
Yeah. How do you undo
I don't know.
something?
It's so confusing, these things.
If you're
So-
taking a bottle off, you go that way.
I don't know. It's like I've been drinking or something.
It's almost like
I don't
I'm
know.
teaching
Yeah, I don't know. So, anyways,
school.
Knob Creek is one of the four. It's Basil Hayden, Baker's, Booker's, and this was actually originally released in 2019 as a limited release, but now they've made it as a standard part of everyday consumption. I think this one's in there too. Ooh, that's a pop right there. So, kind of excited to try that one.
This one.
This one. When I say that one.
This, that,
This, that, the other thing. So, we'll see.
I can see we get this one.
Our last review was the Booker's, which was phenomenal. So, this has got a lot to live up to, on being its counterpart.
I'm gonna say right now, if you can find one,
Yeah.
I would snag it.
Oh no, 100%. That was easily.
It's
We
got good
talked
notes.
about it after we got done. We haven't had a. That's hands down the best one we've tried so far.
I agree. Let me wipe up a little bit.
Well, this one.
This nose is it's got a good nose.
This one. This is huge banana bread off the neck. This is a huge, like, not so much the bread, the banana end of it.
I'll go with the banana.
I'm definitely getting the bananas.
But I did get fruit and Booker's in the stock.
I didn't get any banana on that though. I was getting.
I couldn't figure out what it was.
I was getting just that. To me, it was like the perfect batter. Like before you actually bake the banana,
That was
like
after-
a zucchini bread.
After we
And
sipped.
afterwards, to me, it turned to like a caramel,
Yeah,
like
it
an
did
oatmeal
strong, yeah, strong.
with like.
I never
with
get
some,
oatmeal. I get
like,
the
yeah,
I get
no,
the caramel where there's
I
more.
don't know. I always get the oatmeal. Like it turned to that.
Very good
nice
nose on this
full-
one.
It is very good. I am not, as much as I don't think it, at 100 proof, I don't think it'll carry it as well as the other one did. But we absolutely, Knob has been our top drinker from the jump.
You'll be pleasantly
Knob-
surprised. Because that really didn't drink as high as it was, if I remember. This is pretty good.
No, this is very good. Definitely getting
60.
you're getting that oak feeling at the end.
Yeah,
I don't remember, we're gonna have to break it out, but you're definitely getting that. It didn't coat as long as the,
You still get the tongue.
it's still there though.
No,
Like
yeah.
it's still on my
And
tongue.
I didn't swish it. It was just a sip.
I did the quick sip myself because I was.
Don't mind the highway.
I actually almost guzzled it. Right, I know I live on a little back road too. I almost it hit my little dangly in the back. I'm surprised I wasn't common. Like when I put it in my mouth and I went to swish it and it went like it hit the wrong spot. It got more caramel after the first sip. Still the banana though, but more of the batter's coming in now.
It drinks nice.
Mm-hmm.
You swish it, everything gets numb. It's nice.
Oh, you get that pop rock.
Yeah. So no, I don't even get a pop. I kind of get a.
You get the Oreo.
Yeah. and like under my gums right now, almost like you do for the kids.
It drinks harder than 100.
If you are out of baby oil gel and you got a kid teething, this would work.
Not that we're advocating putting alcohol in children's mouth like they did back in the day, but it would 100%.
It did. It used to work. And it helps them fall asleep.
It wouldn't be right if we didn't try it, right? You want to go non-age statement, or you want to go with it? This is the one that won all of our tournaments. We're going to go with this one. We do have the 9-year. This was the one that I had originally. It was it's non-age statement because they got rid of the age statement after a little while. But this one's been open the longest, so we're going to try this one. This won a lot of our whiskey wars when we were doing them. And that's why I wasn't certainly this. I was excited to do what?
No.
No.
Because I'm sorry, I was thinking on
okay.
the.
I thought you were going to complain about my pouring.
No, that's 100 proof as well.
This is 100 proof also.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just a difference of it's anywhere in the range. Yeah. They couldn't say 9-year because some of the stuff under it was less, but they said the way they were doing it is we have maybe 6 and maybe 12. You know what I mean? So they try to average it, but we did the 9 versus that, and they were pretty close.
Yeah, they were.
I don't remember which one
yeah.
we ended up. I guess I could have just poured the 9, but that one's older, so I just figured I would see. I got to give this one a second.
We could actually probably get the 9 more, though.
What do you mean? The 9 now, you can't find the limited one.
That's what I mean. We should. Right.
I'm not keeping it for that. As it is, I've been trying not to drink it because it was, as you can see, the bottle keeps getting lower and lower. But
well, we keep comparing it.
Yeah, it did win a lot of our wars. The nose is finally coming out on this. It wasn't coming for in the beginning for some reason.
And what is the
what?
This? How much is the knob? That's the 9-year. How much is that?
Price wise?
Yeah, just for. So we're talking 60 versus.
I don't know if I paid MSRP on this one. I where I got it was usually a little bit higher. $41.99 is what I paid on that. And this is $59.99, so almost $20.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to call it the 9-year. It's the non-age statement one, but whatever it is, the 9-year is that is a very good. That one is very good, and that's why I went with it because I knew for a fact we just always loved that one. But you can definitely smell. There's a sweeter
the
oak.
nose and the flavor in this one actually is way better.
There's sweeter oak on this one. Like you can actually and taste it. Like there's more on the finish.
More brown sugar too.
It's a sweet, yeah. And then like on the finish, it gives you that
nose wise this
taste.
one wins. Mm-hmm. Actually, I think all around. Let me go back to this one, but.
You wouldn't know they're both 100 proof, unless you read that. Like they drink different to me.
They do.
Like the 12 drinks, it's a more full. It seems like a thicker drink. It seems a coat, the viscosity on it all,
and
the whole,
and a little more of a burn, a little more of a hog.
And just the overall, like that wood effect that you get, where it's giving you a fuller flavor, almost makes this one. I don't want to say water-esque because there's nothing about Knob Creek that's water-esque when you consider it, but it
makes it weaker.
It does.
And I'm not down at it. It's just
it's delicious, but when you drink it compared to this one actually
nose and flavor to me is it is $20 more, but I don't know.
I mean, that one is still.
It's going to be hard to pick out in a bottle.
Darn good, yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be. It's going to be real hard because they are very similar.
You do get more of a wood finish with this.
You do,
but you got to remember that. And
you're not going to. Yeah, if we do this a month from now, I'm not going to remember which one it is. I'm not even know. We probably won't even guess knob. The one time the knob popped out, the camera screwed up. and we both drank knob against knob like the day before, and then we did it, and we didn't guess knob. I think I guessed fighting cock or something. You remember? We were like, how did we not even guess it? We literally just drank it like the day before.
I know how because we're not that good.
Because we're horrible at the game, right? It does. It definitely carries a. I don't want to say a stronger nose, but it is. It's a stronger nose.
A better flavor nose, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Not that the 9 is bad. It's still very good.
It's actually very good. Very, very good. And I can see why it wins. But I do think if I was doing a blind right now, I personally would pick this one. Like now, like if I'm just doing a head-to-head,
I agree.
and they're not blind, to me, the whole experience, the nose, the taste, the coating, the mouthfeel is
not
definitely
far behind.
And that's a neck pour.
No, and
So that should only get better.
so the 9's not. It's not bad at all.
No,
at all.
They're similar.
It's almost kind of weird. So a 9, the 12, and the Bookers, I would spend the extra money for the Bookers.
Mm-hmm.
And I would spend the extra money for the 12.
The difference being, anywhere we walk has a 9 and a 12, and usually a 15 on the shelf somewhere. Not the 15 as much. I don't see the 15.
No.
But you'll find a 9 and a 12 on the shelf almost everywhere you go. And that's why a lot of people are finally coming out and saying it, and I will 100% agree with them. Knob Creek 9-year for the $41 is probably one of the best finds out there.
No, it is.
It is such a good tasting bourbon,
and you're not going to go
it's
wrong.
not crazy price.
Right, you're not going to go wrong.
And it's absolutely it won. How many of our blinds? It was our top one the whole time.
And that in the average Joe, or you got Uncle Teddy that drinks twice a year, he's not going to know the difference between 9 and 12.
No.
So if both bottles look good, you can impress with both.
No, and I mean, we had quite a few bottles that went up against
it. It is
Knob.
a little conundrum because the 9 is good.
Yeah. Yeah, do you need to spend the extra money for the 12? No. Because Knob the Knob 9 is that good. Would I, now knowing, if I can only buy one of the bottles, I would spend up. If I was going to do 2.
Bookers.
No. I'm just saying, Bookers wasn't in the equation.
It is in my head right now.
100%. But you know what, though? Leave a comment down below if any of you guys can even find Bookers. Because it's one of them.
Yeah.
We got lucky. Yeah. We actually stumbled on Eagle Rare and Bookers in the same store.
Yeah.
And when I tell you the store isn't even the size of the room we're in, I'm not even lying. That is a fact. And so those were... and we
the whiskey house barely as big as this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You hit probably 8 stores in a week, different stores. You know what I'm saying? And out of all of them, you don't find the Eagle Rare. You don't find... and if you do, it's twice or 3 times the money that what we paid. So, but these are common every day. Go in, grab it off the shelf. It's always there.
So, knowing what we know now.
But I 100% am not saying anything negative about the 9-year or the non-age statement, even if you can find an old one like that. That one has won every blind we've done, just about, that it's been in. It is won. Not even just about. Every one it's been in, it's won. And it's not only one, and we've had some good ones against it. No. It stood out.
It did.
Like, we were like, that's definitely the winner. That's got to be Knob. And it stood out, easily won all of them. I don't think it would on this one, because I think this one would take it. So. And if you want to see that.
So it's still back to, all right, 9-12. To be honest, I don't know if you notice that big of a difference. Other than price.
If you're drinking it by itself, no. If you're drinking it head to head, I think the 12 it definitely carries.
But
over.
Is it worth the money? And that's,
like I said,
if you have the budget, I would definitely get this. I would get this,
yeah.
and
I don't think you can go wrong with either one. If that's what you're getting.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying.
If you want to save the couple bucks, the 9's going to be perfect for you. It's actually very delicious.
It's not going to hurt.
But if you want the 2, or if you can only buy one, the spending the extra $20, do I think this bottle is worth the extra $20? I do. I do think it carries that flavor and the taste.
I do. I agree
on it, but it's all a matter of money.
And there it is.
The 9-year one is that it's still
no one's gonna shit on you getting a 9-year one.
No.
So You know, if you have it.
No, it
great.
carries. I mean, we can even look at our collection. It would compete with just about every, other than the Bookers. There's a few that we haven't done mash mix up in a while. So if you guys want to see some, leave a comment down below, and
They're both
we're gonna
very
try
close.
to put it. But we haven't done one in a while. But we've brought in a lot of hitters lately, and there might be a few that can compete with Knob. But
There's a few.
now,
Yeah, yeah.
there are now, but there wasn't back when we were doing them all the time.
Still very good.
Mm-hmm.
Either one of them. Just what nickels you want to spend.
That's such a nice flavor. It really does. It. You know what? The good thing with Knob too, Booker's is just higher proof too, and it just sat with you longer. But Knob still gives you that nice mouth coating. That whole flavor sits on you, and it stays on your tongue. Like you almost want to feel like you got to scrape your tongue, like the flavor doesn't go away. Compared to some of the other ones.
So yeah, to back that up, these are almost all the knobs are pretty. They're there. Almost every liquor store you go.
That's the one good thing about Knob Creek.
So you can't really go wrong. So it's just
for some reason,
what's your budget of the week? I mean, the economy sucks. So.
The funny thing is not as much Basil Hayden, because most people that buy Basil Hayden end up dumping on it because it's a lot more money for a lower proof. But you know, when you look, like we've yet to see a Baker's. We've yet to see a Baker's. We stumbled on a couple Bookers.
Right.
They're like a forbidden fruit. So out of the Jim Beam Suntory collection, you know, Basil Hayden you can kind of find because.
You can find
Quite
it.
frankly, most people don't want it. That's the problem with it. It's usually overpriced for what it is. It's got the same mash bill as I
stupid paper friggin'
Well, that's just it. So a lot of people don't want it, so you find it. But Knob is everywhere. They have so much of it out on the shelves. But the Bookers, the Bakers, you can't find them. No. They're like the forbidden fruit. With that being said, that's the one good thing on Knob.
Probably Knob.
It's kind of like but it has a wild turkey stigmatism. Like some people, you say, "Oh, Knob."
Knob and Elijah and probably Angels every year, like the three you see almost all everywhere. The time.
No, they are, and good for them. And that's the thing. I actually got scared because Fred Minnick came out a little while ago.
The lower ones,
right? But these are almost on every. It's like Wild Turkey 101. You can pretty much find that on every shelf in America.
Fighting Cock, you're not gonna find.
No, there's certain ones. That's a Heaven Hill product. There's certain things you can't find, and I don't know, for whatever reason, out of them, Knob kind of gets shunned. Like a lot of people overlook Knob.
I definitely lean like this. A lot of people like Woodford too, and that's also available, but it's low proof, way easy drinker. And this. We have there are other ones. So they have barrel strength and stuff like that. We have to get the rest of them because I want to get their weeded one too. Woodford's $39.99 too. Actually,
so I know they have a barrel proof. They got a wheat one. I want the double oak and a double oak. They have a wide variety. And Woodford's hit or miss depending on which store I go to. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. But it's pretty common. It's pretty common out there.
Not the variety packs though.
No. The basic.
You got to go to
those
specialty guys, but yeah.
So. They have their thing too.
That was tasty though.
It was very good.
It was.
This one smashes it.
Oh, it does.
You know what I mean? But
only because
it was an easy drinker too.
Right. That's what I mean. We're content at this proof and it doesn't bother us.
Right.
That is very tasty at a nice even keel.
Nice easy drinking. There was no edges, no spikiness. It just was like a nice easy drinking. No. You're right. No numbing effect. It was just like just get it in you and it's delicious. So. There you go.
It's time to go.
Knob Creek 12 years. It is because I'm going to pull more because this is actually really, really good.
Yeah.
Not that the other one. Again, I have nothing bad to say, and I agree with your assessment. It's all on your dollar amount, what you really think. But
you're not going to lose either way. They're both 100 proof.
Yeah.
And this it has a little more wood finish.
It does, like the actual feel, the taste, that secondary taste.
It may drink a little bit hotter.
I think it does.
Just. So with that,
but that
to me that makes it even better. But
that might be too because it's a neck pour. It might smooth out, like you know what I mean. Like if it settles down,
I don't mind.
I actually like that.
It's not harsh to me.
No, I agree with you. I actually like that. A lot of people don't like
and the nose is like
Old Tub. A lot of people didn't like Old Tub. They thought it was aggressive. It was this. And to me, I liked that. It was when you put it. It wasn't like, did I just drink something? There was a whole flavor bomb going on.
You were like, that was you liked.
I
that
did
one.
like that one. I did
To
like
me,
that.
that was okay.
Well, you can tell how much I liked it because look at what's left. It's just about gone.
I don't know if I mean,
Would I buy this one instead of it?
Yeah,
It's a difference of price though. I think this was cheaper.
it should be.
$25.99 for this one, right?
To me, it wasn't as good. And it's
I
available.
will agree.
It is available.
It didn't compete when we did a blind.
No.
But is it a happy little
This
drinker?
is so brown sugar.
This is
it's
so good. It really is. I really like it that you can actually smell the oak in that.
Again.
Like it actually has it. So all right, he wants to go. So that being said, if you've tried it, leave a comment down below.
Subscribe.
Whether you like it, whether you think it's actually worth it, and
Yeah, that's good to hear.
more importantly, we were thinking of doing like mash mix up one day or something like that, where when you guys give us suggestions, and that's what we're asking for, we want your suggestions to actually leave a comment down below. If you do see something in our collection that you think you might want to see, whether it be head to head, 3 bottles, 4 bottles, leave a comment down below. We'll try to accommodate. Not 8, but if you do see something where you'd want to see, or something we just haven't compared to that you're like, I wonder what it's, leave a comment. We can do blinds that way too.
And thank you for the comments. Whether you do it online or you do it in person, that's also great because we do take the suggestions both ways, and it's we'll accommodate.
That's it. We're always trying to think of new things. So if you come up with something new that you say, hey, why don't you guys do this? Leave a comment down below because I'm pretty much game from pretty much anything. We can give it a shot. You know what I mean, and see.
It's up and coming.
Yeah. Well, there's different stuff. So right. So stay tuned. Good one tomorrow. So there it is. Knob Creek, 12 year. I think it's a buy. It is a little pricey, $60. But that being said, that's what we paid. It might be cheap. All right. Here he is. Spend less, drink more. Buy M. Cheers.
That's actually very good too. One of these days we'll say something really sucks.